Hey guys, my name's Catherine. Welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. In order to celebrate the new year, I'm doing this little mini series. So today's video is me doing a full face using my least favorite products that I bought in 2017. These aren't necessarily products that came out in 2017. I think most of them are, but they're products that I came into ownership of in 2017 for the first time. And then following this video, I'm going to do a video that's a full face using my favorite products that I bought in 2017. And then my last video in this series is going to be a full face using my all-time favorite products as of 2017. So this is like products that I've ever bought in the history of ever, but are my favorite products as of the end of 2017. As I go through, I'm just going to try to like explain why each product is my least favorite. I'm not just going to be like, I hate this, and not tell you guys why. It's probably going to be a long video, so sit back, grab some snacks, and let's get started. First of all, I'm going to be going in with the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Pore Defense Serum, and I'm going to be honest, like, I don't hate this product. It's just my least favorite because there's nothing like super special about it to me. I honestly prefer a silicone primer as opposed to a like water-based one. This one's silicone free and oil free. I will say this one feels like a little more hydrating than a silicone primer. But it says pore defense, and like I honestly just feel like it doesn't really do anything for my pores. But you do get a lot of product for the price. It was like $8 and you get an ounce and a half of product, which is pretty crazy. And then to prime my eyelids today, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. This is the only eyeshadow primer that I bought in 2017, actually. I've been using the Urban Decay Primer Potion for forever. I tried the Lorac one at one point and I actually really loved it, but I lost it. This one is just my least favorite. It's definitely a good dupe of the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but it feels like a little bit oilier, and I think my eyelids crease just a little bit more when I use it. And for foundation today, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Nude Ivory, which is like their light neutral shade. This foundation, deadass, smells like paint. And I personally, I just can't really get past feeling like I'm putting acrylic paint on my face. It's just making me, I don't think the foundation itself feels gross, but it feels gross to me because I'm smelling this super strong paint smell as I put it on my face. It just makes me feel like my face is greasy. And then honestly, the texture of this, it just isn't that great for my skin, and it is a water-based foundation, and like I said, most of my primers that I love are silicone based, so that was just another thing that didn't really work out with this for me. I just found that it got pretty patchy after a couple hours of wear. I never really found a way to wear this where I was just like, yes, I love this. I'm gonna go ahead and buff this in with a brush first and then go over it with a beauty sponge. I do find that that works best with this foundation. Alright, I zoomed you guys in so you can see that already it's just looking a little dry and cakey on my skin. I don't know if it's really gonna show up that well, but I don't know, it just never sits on my skin the way some of my other foundations do. I don't know if it's because my skin's dry or what it is. I know a lot of people love this foundation, but it just didn't work for me. Okay, now for brows, I'm going to be using this ColourPop Brow Boss pencil in dark brown. I've tried ColourPop's original brow pencil, and I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. Then when I saw this came out, I was like, oh cool, I'll try that. I swear to God, this doesn't even show up here. I just scribbled that on the back of my hand, and it just I don't know. It's said it's meant for feathery brows, and I'm okay, at some point you just might as well not put product on if this is what you're going to be using. Yeah, that was just too much work for like pretty much no payoff. So for concealer, I'm going to be controversial and use Tarte Shape Tape. I use this a lot, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know, it's just, I don't think it was worth the hype. I don't think it was worth the frickin' $25. It's just like, I don't know, I find it to be rather drying, and I don't know if that's because it's like full coverage or what the deal is, and it does crease quite a bit, but the coverage is amazing, and I will give it that. If I'm going for like a super full coverage look, I do reach for this, and I do pair this with my Tarte foundation a lot. I like to pair brands with brands, I don't know why. This foundation is already so patchy around my nose. I haven't even used setting powder yet, and my face is just so matte and flat looking. But for the sake of the video, I am still going to set this concealer. That's the one thing that I really don't like, is I have to set this for it to not crease, but it's so dry that I don't want to set it. So for my setting powder, I'm using the, oh shoot, I already put it in the lid, e.l.f. Beauty Shield Antioxidant Armored Setting Powder, and I'm using the shade Light / Sheer. I wanted to buy the normal e.l.f. HD setting powder, and the lady at the e.l.f. store talked me into buying this, and I'm thinking it's probably just because they make commission and this one's like $2 more, because I don't like this one. It's too yellow under my eyes. I just wanted a translucent frickin' powder, and she was like, no, this will work perfect, this will work perfect, and I'm like, if I can see it on my face, it's not translucent. I will say my pores are like almost gone. I will give it that, especially paired with this foundation. But I bet in like 2 hours it's gonna look like absolute crap. Okay, and I always do my eyeshadow before moving on to the rest of my face. My least favorite eyeshadow palette that I bought in 2017 was the Kylie Cosmetics Take Me on Vacation Shadow Palette. When I saw this palette, I got like super excited. I was like, oh my god, these colors look so fun. And first of all, the shipping took so long, like so long. I didn't get this till like the end of July. I don't know. It took ridiculously long. I don't know. I just like, I've gotten way into like colorful eyeshadows this year, and I just have like not found myself reaching for this. And I don't really know why. But I also think Kylie just needs to like chill with her prices. Like, what the frick is up with the $360 brush set that she's releasing? Like, seriously, Kylie? Seriously? Like, who do you think you are? Anyways, I'm going to go into the shade Starfish and put that in my crease. I know this isn't really like a tutorial video, but I still want you guys to be able to follow along if you do own this palette. I do really like the brush that came with this palette, like a lot. That's why I was so hyped when I saw she was releasing a brush line, and then I was like, ooh, never mind. And I'm going to deepen this up with the shade Spray Tan. And I'm going to put the shade Palm Tree in my outer corner. Blend it over. gonna go in with Shape Tape and carve out a crease. I've never used Shape Tape to carve out a cut crease before, and I probably never will again because that dries really fast and was really hard to work with. Now I'm going to go into Island Girl, which is the like super blue, aquamarine, sparkly, whatever blue in this palette. And I'm going to spray just a little bit of e.l.f. Mist and Set onto it for pigmentation. I honestly so rarely wear blue eyeshadow because I think it makes me look like Tim Curry in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but this is like one of my favorite blue eyeshadows, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just such a pretty and unique color. And I'm just putting Palm Tree on the outside of my lower lash line just to give a little bit of depth there. I'm going in with like a really light hand. And now for my inner eye highlight, I'm going to use my pinky and just dab the shade Summer 17 in there. I have some blue in my under eye that won't go away, but that's fine. Now for eyeliner, I'm going to do a wing using the NYC City Proof 24-hour eyeliner. I heard this liner is like really getting raved about as one of the best drugstore liners, so I went to pick it up. And I just wasn't impressed. It's applied really watery, and I honestly prefer the Wet n Wild H2O like liquid liner. I don't know, just like applies better, stays on better for me. I've literally only used this like 2 times. I'd like to like generally consider myself as like being good at winged eyeliner, but this was rough. It like dripped all over the palette. Look, those black spots are from like this. I shook it up before I used it and it's just so watery. This is probably going in the trash, I'm not gonna lie. For bronzer slash contour, I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Deep Tan. I tried this out in a video over the summer, and it just proved to be a little difficult to work with as a contour. I think this is just too creamy and blendable to use as like a bronzing slash contour shade. Have no mistake, I love the concealer as an actual concealer, just not as a contour. I feel like this is going to be where things get messy in this video. This is actually somehow worse than I remember it being when I first tried it out. Okay, I don't have a least favorite blush, and I also don't think that my face needs any more color. So we're just gonna skip straight to highlighter. I'm gonna use 2 highlighters. The first one that I didn't like was the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in the shade Rose Gold. This one's sort of my fault. I just like have this obsession with rose gold, and I didn't like stop to think that like maybe this wouldn't really work on me as a highlighter. Even at my absolute tannest, it's too dark on me. Yeah, this is literally just like adding a second layer of bronzer, honestly. Why? No. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. And the second highlighter, I'm a little embarrassed, I'm not gonna lie. I'll give you a minute if you want to like leave me a hate comment, unsubscribe. I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't support Jeffree, and I know you're probably like, bitch, you're holding his highlighter. Everyone is always like, oh my god, his highlighters are so good, you have to try them. And this shade really caught my eye. This is the shade Eclipse. It's from his collab with Manny MUA. So I didn't buy this from him. I waited until it had been out for a while, and then I bought it from someone on Depop, which I know like that person was still giving him their money, but I thought it just like wasn't as bad as actually just straight up giving him my money. And honestly, not worth the hype. Like, it's just so dry feeling. And it's like, I don't know, it just doesn't, like, I don't know, it's pretty on the skin, like, I'll give it that, but it's just, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm probably being, like, harsh on it, because I'm like, wow, the person who owns this company is, like, literally fucking racist. Like, if this had been made by someone else, like, I probably wouldn't be including it in my least favorite products of 2017. Oh my god, look at the eyeliner. Haha. Dripping. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that after this. But yeah, that's my fault. I shouldn't have bought it in the first place. But here we are, using it. Yeah, I just feel like I have to like work so much harder with this highlight to like get sheen out of it. And he always, like, in his videos, he's like, you know I love a blinding highlight, and I'm like, so where is it? Anyways, let me just fix that. Now I'm gonna set my face. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Mist and Set. I don't hate this. I just don't think it really does anything. The fact that, like, how long ago did I put this eyeliner on and it's still not dry? Like, what the frack? Now I'm gonna do my mascara. I'm using the Tarte Light Camera Lashes mascara. I just don't think this mascara really does anything special. I put it on and I'm like, okay, could have got this same level of wow out of like just any random mascara. And I have so many more mascaras that I am fond of that it just wasn't worth it for me. I didn't pay full price for it though. I did get this in that like $63 for however many full-size items sale they had going on. The eyeliner's still dripping. I'm not even, like, what the fuck? I'm literally throwing this in the trash. Yeah, that just took so much longer for me to get like half the result that I normally get out of like my favorite mascaras. And to finish this off, I'm going to use the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in this shade Chi. I think I did use this in a tutorial a while ago. I just think it's like too much of a brown nude to be flattering on me, and I also just don't love the Ultra Matte formula. I prefer the Ultra Satin. My lips are already feeling like the Sahara Desert, but it's fine. We needed to exfoliate anyways. Okay, honestly, I was expecting this to be like a hot ass mess, and it's only just like a hot mess. So this is the final look for today's video. Obviously, it's not meant to look good. I do like the shadow look. I probably would do this again, not gonna lie. I keep checking out the highlighter in the mirror, sadly. The foundation actually, like, it doesn't look as bad as it has some days. I've actually never paired it with that primer before, but it just doesn't feel that good on my skin. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was just like a just for fun video. Again, if you love any of these products, I am sorry. Obviously my opinion doesn't really like affect anything about the quality of these products except for Jeffree Star. Fuck Jeffree Star. But yeah, I'm gonna be a YouTuber for a second. Tell me your least favorite product of 2017 down in the comments below. I definitely want to hear what you guys didn't love. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch the next 2 videos in this series, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will hopefully see you guys next time. Bye, and also, Happy New Year!